Ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of you all are getting ready to go into the 4th of July with your heads down. And I'm here to tell you, don't do it. Instead of having your head down, you become the resistance. We can all do this together. That big ugly bill was passed today, and we're going to break it down. I've got a legend of talk radio and podcasting who's coming on with me today to talk about that big ugly bill. We're going to talk about what happened to Abrego Garcia when he was in CCOT. It was atrocious. And you MAGA loving Bible thumpers that swear you in the name of Jesus with everything, you was in the name of the devil based on what that man said. We also going to have something going on in North Carolina. We've got a Senate race coming because Thom Tillis decided to sit down. He got tired of MAGA, and we need to know who's going to be his replacement. And of course, we're going to talk about Zoran and Elon versus Trump. All that and so much more. Lamont Tyson, Politics of Being Black. We start right now.
I'm up early for the dealers come out. Everybody is outside till the killers come out. You ain't eating, you just act full. I'm impactful. Dozen funerals in a month. I got that full. I will give it to niggas in all rap forms. Ignatius out right now on all platforms.
Well, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Legend, just a radio and talk legend. Britt Whitmire is in the building. Can you hear us, Britt? Uh-oh. Did I lose him? I hope I ain't losing. I think I lost him.
No, I'm still here. Were you? You went out a little bit on me. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, man. How you doing?
It's good. I hope there's not too much of a delay.
It's a little bit, but guess what? We can rock it on out anyway. Don't even sweat that. We'll get through it. Ladies and gentlemen, his link is in video description. He does an amazing podcast. He has a pretty good Instagram, and he's an old school wrestling fan. So that's why I'm wearing this Horseman's t-shirt to represent my man Britt Whitmire, who's old school wrestling. We go back to the old school, and I actually got this Horseman t-shirt because he told me about a little joint that was going down, and I went there and got one. So I'm thankful for that. But Britt, do you want to talk about the big ugly bill first? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
About that first because it's a horrible day. We kind of knew it was coming. We kind of knew that this was going to happen. I really kind of think that this is going to be exactly like immigration was, or immigration is. What you do today is you hear all these people who voted for Donald Trump and they're MAGA people, and they say things like, well, I know he was going to deport people. I just thought it was going to be the bad people. The bad people that got deported. And of course, it doesn't matter. They're going to just deport everybody. The guy that just went over from Guatemala trying to make $8 an hour, picking tomatoes or picking strawberries or whatever, who's been here for 20 years and he's raised his kids here and all that. They just get rid of everybody. And you fast forward to a couple of years from now where it's like, well, I just thought they were going to kick the fat people who were playing Fortnite off of Medicaid. I didn't think it was going to be the 8-year-old that has asthma. I didn't think it was going to be, the 60-year-old that has going through heart failure. So that's what they're looking at. A lot of people don't understand that, but that's what we can look forward to in the next couple of years. I know I texted with my mom today. She lives in a real rural area up in the mountains of North Carolina. I'm really pretty sure they're going to lose their hospital, and healthcare is not all that great in that county anyway. So that's going to happen, lather, rinse, repeat all over America. And you probably have heard what he's had to say. It's the greatest transfer of wealth we've ever seen. This bill is from poor to rich, from young to old. That's what's going on right now. And oh, by the way, we just 20x'd ICE on top of all of that.
Yeah, Britt, it's a pyramid scheme. I mean, this is literally, I'm picking on Mary Kay, but they are legit. This is a illegal pyramid scheme. You've got the rich sitting on the top, telling the people below them, send us your money and we're going to make sure it trickles down back to you via the economy. And that shit has been debunked since the 70s before I was born. It doesn't trickle down. All it does is get absorbed to the top, and the people below the pyramid keep getting sucked out of what they need. And it frustrates me, Britt, when I hear Republicans and the rich that voted for this wag their fingers at middle class and poor and say, you shouldn't like socialism. You know, the way they got on their high horses and wagged their fingers at Zoran Mondani because he's a democratic socialist like Bernie. Mm-hmm. They love to tell people, Britt, socialism is bad. But what they forget to tell people is they enjoy socializing their businesses with the social economic money for the risk. And then when they get the capital from that, they don't give it back to the economy for the risk that they use the government to socialize. Britt, why do they forget that part? All right. So let me play an excerpt for you of what's going on in this bill from one of the people that works on MSNBC. She had a lot to say. She kind of breaks down some of the things going on in it. Take a look at this.
So there we have it. Trump's big beautiful bill, spending bonanza, got the votes it needed from Republicans in the House, and now it is making its way to the president's desk. So what should you be prepared for? Well, the benefits of this bill will be like a sugar high. But I want you to know that usually when we rack up huge deficits, it's because we're in a crisis. Think COVID, World War II, the financial crisis. The government steps in, spends a lot in hopes of saving the economy. But this time, that's not the case. We're not in a crisis. Unemployment is low. Inflation is not out of control. And the feds are already spending. We're funding new energy projects, chips production, infrastructure. Now would not be the time to go to market, borrow trillions, and increase our national interest payments. As I said, there's no crisis. But the next time there is, will it be as easy to get the money? Will it cost us even more? Yes, it will. The more debt we have, the more interest payments we have. That means spending more and more on interest and not the programs that we rely on, right? I'm talking defense, Medicare, Social Security, government programs we need. And remember, when and if the rest of the world takes a look at us and says, you guys are borrowing too much, we're going to charge you, the United States government, more money to borrow. That means you, the consumer out there, is going to have to pay more to borrow when you want to borrow for a car or buy a house. And I just want you to remember this really important thing. We as a country spend more money on interest payments than we do on national security. Period. End of story. Big problem. Thought you should know.
Wow. Britt, if I still got you, man, my daughter just woke up and I'm going to have to do something I really, really hate doing. I'm going to have to get off this live stream, ladies and gentlemen, but you stay tuned. Fear not. I will be back and I'll drop some more videos for you guys probably tomorrow, but my little munchkin has woken up and there's nobody here to give a helping hand with her tonight. So I'm going to have to jump out of this joint. And Britt looked like he's already dipped on me. He knew what time it was when he heard the crying in the background. So we will get back with him and I'll get back with you guys and drop some more of this news. Please be sure to follow me at beacons.ia/politics of being black. And we'll give you the scoop. You can sign up for my newsletter. I just gave a write-up of everything that has happened with this big, beautiful bill. And because I'm trying to pierce the delusion of MAGA, I wrote it up in a way that 8th graders can understand it. So I'm not trying to insult my educated folks' intelligence, but I would like for you to share it with your MAGA buddies and possibly do share it to your young kids because they're trying to get rid of history too. So having said that, I'm going to step on out of here because I got kids. And until that next Sex is Hell, Politics of Being Black video, I'm going to catch y'all.